Um, I'm going to update my stream title while we watch. So 3 games in already. Favor and Puressence and CaspiIsrael. CaspiIsrael is not an IM. He's a Grandmaster. I guess that hasn't been updated on chess.com yet. But CaspiIsrael and Puressence are both from Israel. Darkshrine and Thor Advanced. One is from Russia. One is from the United Kingdom. I'm going to update my stream title. Thanks very much, Firefly, for letting me know about this. Yeah, I was told this match was supposed to be a few hours from now. Okay. GM, CaspiIsrael, and Puressence. Let me see if Crazy 8 wants to commentate. Oh, oops, sorry about the layout. Okay, so our score is 4-0 favoring Puressence and CaspiIsrael. I believe this is also first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. That this is a 2-minute time control, rather than 3-minute as in the under 2000 section. Time is very close. Looks like CaspiIsrael outrates his opponent by about 300 points. Puressence outrates his opponent by about 300 points. So we expect the Israeli team to win this match based on the ratings. We'll see if we can get an upset. Oh, bishops move backwards. Important to keep in mind. Is that free? Okay, maybe a knight check. You can ignore the queen, maybe throw a pawn in. Although this, does give a place. Oh, I like that move. That's a good sack. If it takes, then pawn is going to mate. And you could just take this as well. He expected to lose the queen, so... Oh, that's a very strong move. I like it. Darkshine is doing a very good job attacking here. Difficult for Puressence to defend. And Thor Advanced is up on time. That's for bishop. So CaspiIsrael trying his best to pull a rabbit out of a hat. But Thor Advanced is playing well himself. Just picked up a queen. It's going to be real difficult for... Yeah, and Puressence and CaspiIsrael have resigned that one. Their opponents, the underdogs, have got on the board. The score is now 4-1, favoring the team from Israel. That game got away from the Israeli team, and I think essentially what happened there is a few pieces were blundered, but the main thing was there was some initiative attacks, and their opponents had to lead material rather than getting mated immediately. The material just added up. So you can't take with knight because then there'd be this mate. He's guarding this key square, which also is a useful attacker. And Darkshine wants to get rid of this knight. As soon as he gets rid of the knight, this knight check is a threat again. Darkshine has a very nice attack here. Rook here is the threat. And if he ever runs out of anything to do, he can take this bishop. But he's going to continue to invade with his queen. Threaten the knight check again because this is pinned. You could still throw in the knight check and just take with the pawn. And now this is a threat. Darkshrine has put in just a lot of pressure on his opponent. And Puressence gives up a knight to make the queen retreat, and Darkshrine grabs the 2 pieces. So Thorvance and Darkshrine are finding their groove and getting pretty feisty here. Oh, that's mate for Puressence. Darkshine forgot to guard his backside for 1 move, and Puressence pounced. The back rank, check, king moves, queen takes, and that's all she wrote. The game is not quite over yet, because Thor Advanced is slightly up on time, or Darkshine is slightly up on time on CaspiIsrael. But Thor Advanced basically needs to make up time and mate a Grandmaster. Though this is a mate in 1 threat, so he's not going to get a pawn for here. So this actually is not a threat. This is a threat though. Knight takes pawn is the threat. Can CaspiIsrael do anything about that? I don't think he can. Honestly, Thor Advanced, I think he's going to mate. Great job by Thor Advanced. So we're seeing a bit of a comeback here. Our score is now 4-2. Favor and Puressence and CaspiIsrael. But the last 2 games have been won by the underdog team of Darkshrine and Thor Advanced. Maybe take and take. Ooh, okay, right now this knight guards. If this knight is ever drawn away, the knight here would be mate. Maybe take here. Okay, he's trying to tempo this square. Gotta take this, I think. Really? Okay. So 2 queens might fall here. That's threatening a knight mate if he gets another knight. Right now, Puressence does not have another knight in hand. Time situation is Darkshine is up on time on CaspiIsrael. If a knight is ever to come, then Thor Advance could stall. But this pawn move is interesting because, I mean, if knight takes, this knight, or if rook takes, the knight would come in. If the rook just stays there, and that's going to be a free rook with tempo, where can the rook move to? Maybe he wants to like bring the knight. Oh, and now he has a knight in hand. That's even more dangerous. By the way, this knight is Puressence's best piece because Darkshine would really wish that that knight wasn't there. CaspiIsrael putting a lot of pressure on. Can he just take this? Okay, I guess Puressence is just cleaning up all the mess that was going against him. He's just going for defense here. Oh, or no, he can't take that because of the knight guards for now. Maybe he throws a bishop in to be completely safe. Guess not. Okay. He's going for this bit of initiative. King over, pawn in. Loses a rook. Is a rook particularly bad? Oh, No, his knight guard's there. Oh, oh, no, he missed a mate. Oh, this is a mate too, queen in. Okay, so made it on both boards. And that's, again, another win for Darkshrine and Thor Advance. Very exciting match. Our score is now 4-3, favoring Puressence and CaspiIsrael, but the last 3 games have been won by the underdog team. So Thor Advanced and Darkshrine done a great job staying up on time. In this case, they're up about 3 seconds, but they were up time that entire last game, which allowed them to generate these chances. Puressence just picked up a free piece. And these squares are all defended for now at least. Trying to attack here. Rook here is a mate threat. He was trying to fish this bishop back, but it didn't quite work. Okay, knight check. At least he can get a little bit safe. Now pawn check. He's gonna wait to do that, looks like. The time is fairly equal. Puressence has a lot more pieces in hand. Ooh, there's nothing guarding the back rank. Okay. New knight in would be good. Rook in would be good. Darkshrine really would like some pieces. Oh, and I got focused on that board, and I didn't see that CaspiIsrael was forming his maiden net. Our score is now 5-3, favoring Puressence and CaspiIsrael. So a lot of trades going on, and we'll see who can utilize these pieces better. Rook is very good for Puressence. Whoa, knight check. Oh, the rook just mates. Okay. That's another win for the CaspiIsrael team. Our score is now 6-3. So CaspiIsrael, I have met a few times at the Berlin tournament. For many years, Zizon Firefly finished first place in Berlin. There was a string of a few years when Nils Grandelius, who is his partner in this Bagas tournament, showed up and took first place along with Midnight Fox. But more recently, CaspiIsrael has racked up a few wins. I believe at least one year he partnered Ecarf and did fairly well. And not only did he win the main tournament, there was also a side tournament which was done on an individual level rather than a team level, where people would rotate partners. One year that I went, and CaspiIsrael won the main tournament and the side tournament in the same year. CaspiIsrael also has got his has got to Grandmaster just this past year. I believe he was international master for something like 10 or 12 years, but finally got the last Grandmaster norm to get to Grandmaster. Maybe Queen takes pawn. Oh, he wants to go for check every move. Makes sense. Is he really safe here? Maybe he is. I guess knight mates. Knight check. Okay, is this mate somehow? This doesn't quite do the job because of rook takes. Oh, I guess if he goes down, pawn in. Oh, and that was focused on the wrong board again. Our score is now 7-3, favoring Puressence and CaspiIsrael. CaspiIsrael picking up a piece. Darkshrine losing a queen for a piece. And Puressence promptly sacks. Maybe queen f3. Trying to come in here. On f7. Nope. Oh, that's a rook. Free rook. You could pawn check, or okay, just take the pawn. Makes sense. Wow, and he's like full send in it. Knight takes, queen guards. Puressence is safe and also on the attack. Even threatening something like taking the pawn. Well, not anymore. I could push the pawn. What else could he? Oh, he has a knight. That's helpful. Knight in. Threatening maybe knight takes bishop. You could drop a pawn to make this promotion threat. Or you could just take the bit. Why not just take the bishop? If pawn takes, you can drop a pawn to promote. So, seems free. Very hard for darkshrine to live through this. He seems completely dead. And they've resigned it. Our score is 8-3, favoring the team from Israel. Immediate sack by Puressence. Puressence is a bit of a sack sitter, which works out well because CaspiIsrael likes winning pieces. He's gonna try to feed pieces to his partner. So we could just knight check, then take the bishop, throw a pawn in, something like that. Oh, he has another knight though, so new knight in. Take queen. I'll just take the queen. This king is fairly safe. And then you picked up another piece as well. Okay, just bishop check. Picked up a queen. Threatening knight in. And they've resigned it. There's just too much material down. Our score is now 9-3, favoring Team Israel. Knight check, take bishop. Oh, okay. Now, are they up time? Time is even. Oh, pawn check. Yep, that's a free rook with initiative. Wow, they've resigned that already. I thought maybe they had fight left in them that game, but okay. Our score is now 10-3. This could potentially be match point. So darkshrine has cheesed the pawn. CaspiIsrael has a strong attack. We're advanced. This king is a little bit unsafe. Whoa, he's going for this. You can just move this up, I guess. Yeah, knight takes, pawn takes to guard this. Bishop battery. I guess he was just going for time on that one. Puressence says one a rook is immediately placed on the board by Casper. Place more pressure on g6. Okay, it's trying to undermine this pawn so we can take. Rook mates. Maybe he could take this pawn just to be safe. CaspiIsrael is down time. He's not going to get the rook. Oh, that's adventurous. Okay, now he's safer. Ooh, bringing this back would have been interesting. Okay, now knight in. Pawn check. Knight check. One of these places. Okay, he's doing double check. Pawn check, promote. Actually, knight check first. Okay, yeah, that's mate. That is GG's. Final score. 11-3. Favoring CaspiIsrael and Puressence. Congratulations to them. This is an elimination round, so Thor Advanced and Darkshrine have been eliminated from the open section. Darkshrine immediately entered the random pool. Darkshrine and Thor Advanced have been eliminated from the open section, and CaspiIsrael and Puressence have progressed to the next round. Let's check in on Bughouse Coach. They're still playing in the random pool. I guess Marvel not yet woken up. Chewy does have his phone number. Chewy tried calling him on the phone, but he did not respond to a phone call. In some sort of coma. Excessively tired. Well, they are now an hour late on their match. I'm not so sure it's going to happen. Oh, some other matches have entered the schedule though. Okay, so at 1 p.m. we have Darvaki and Czech for chess versus Charmaestro and Shani Haya, under 2000 section. Then at 1:30 we have Crazy 8 and Daiblawa Sal versus Fumatox and Terra 87. At 2 p.m. we have Chess Brainiac and Bughouse Knight versus Todd and Sayori. So that's 3 matches in a row. Should be fun to watch. But that starts 2 hours from now. So rather than waiting around for Marvel to potentially wake up, well, we'll give it one last try. We'll try following him. If he's not online, we are going to end the stream and raid. So we're going to check for Marvel and DC for life. See, online. Survey says no. All right. In that case, we are going to raid 4-player chess, who is streaming the 4-player teams World Championship right now. Should be very interesting. Miss Fairy Queen, right now I think I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch the 4-player chess World Championship than play myself. But thank you so much for the offer. Ordinarily I would like to play, but there's just this great event going on that I want to send people to. So yeah, quick shout out to Miss Fairy Queen here. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't followed me yet, please drop a follow so you get notified of my future streams. In about 2 hours, we're going to be streaming some more Bughouse World Championship matches. But for now, I hope you guys will go check out the 4-player teams World Championship, which is a lot of fun. Thank you especially to Zyson Firefly for letting me know about the CaspiIsrael match going right now so that we didn't miss that. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Bye.